Hello, welcome to the Audience Radio Show with your host Camilla.
Hello and welcome to the Audience Radio Show. My name is Lucas, filling in for Camilla this week. Coming up on the show this week, we're going to have a couple of cool interviews for you. First up, we'll be talking to a few people from down at the Silver Scroll Awards. I went down last week to see Tami Nielsen take home the prize for Walk Back to Your Arms. So we'll have a chat with Tami, and I caught up with Broods as well while I was down there. They were nominated for the Silver Scroll for Bridges. We'll also be talking to Venus in Transit, who are, of course, our wildcard chart winners for October. With their song Rescue Me, they take home the wildcard Making Tracks grant from NZ On Air to go and record the song and make a music video and all of that cool stuff. So we'll catch up with Nick Hanley from the band to talk about all of that. Kicking off the show today was a track called Drake Kool-Aid by Thirsty. If you don't know, Thirsty is kind of part of that Kerosene comic book crew with people like Totems and Race Banyan and Career Girls, some of the young up-and-coming electronic music producers in New Zealand, part of that KCB collective, and man, they just keep pumping out good stuff. So another great tune there from Thirsty. Right now, though, it's time to jump into our weekly chart rundown. Before we do, though, let's have a listen to last week's number one. Yes, that's right. Venus in Transit were our wildcard chart winners for October. Congratulations, guys. That song was, of course, Rescue Me. But right now we're moving into November, a new month, and it's the last month in 2014 that we'll be giving away a Making Tracks funding grant from New Zealand On Air. So it's an all-important month. So let's jump into our weekly top 10. This should give you an idea of our contenders for this month's funding grant. First up, here's your number 10. It's Gabriel Gilbert with We Will Last.
This week's number 10.
Yeah, baby, I know we will last. I know we will last. I know we will last. Playing on the street, life's not guaranteed, but at least I can say I'll play with love.
Here's your number 9.
If she ever tried to cry, she would wipe those tears from her eye.
That is Mitch Elderliest sitting at number 9 this week. And before that, of course, Gabriel Gilbert with We Will Last. Right now, it's time for your number 8. It's Birkdale Bomb Squad with I Like Doing Bombs.
This week's number 8.
I like doing bombs. Off the diving board, bro. Flying off the high board, flipping off the low. I like doing bombs. At the swimming pool, dog. I go in the deep end in my black rugby shorts. I like doing bombs. Off the side of a cliff, take me to a pier and onto a backflip. I like doing bombs. I'm the bombing James Bond, jumping off a tractor to an irrigation pump. I like doing bombs. At the swimming hole, man, River Beach or Creek or hydroelectric dam. I like doing bombs. I ain't no sissy dude, off the neighbor's house to a par rubber. I like doing bombs. I float them anywhere, from the Remataka Bridge to the Fononaki Fair. I like doing bombs. I'm living in the zone. What I am to bombing is what Lomo is to code.
Beware of sipping, skinny dipping, doing bombs. You might get injured while you're landing on your s'mores. It's much more painful than a mistimed belly flop. I'm just saying.
I like doing bombs. I should go pro. If it was Olympic, I'd be bringing back gold. I like doing bombs. Let me show you what I got. When I was at high school, through the stable of a yacht. I like doing bombs. Wanna join my scene? Currently recruiting synchronized bombing team. I like doing bombs. Tuck my knee into her, then the water higher than a geyser Rotorua.
Why go fishing when you could be doing bombs? Don't have swim where you can do them in your grinds. I once did some on the way back from St. John's. I'm just saying. Beware of sipping, skinny dipping, doing bombs. You might get injured while you're landing on your s'mores. I meant to do it just to show you that it's wrong. I'm just saying.
I like doing bombs.
Why go fishing when you could be doing bombs? Don't have swim where you can do them in your grinds. I once did some on the way back from.
That is the Birkdale Bomb Squad with I Like Doing Bombs. I'm thinking they're talking about the kind of bombs where you jump into a pool. I hope it's not the other kind of bomb. Otherwise, we should all probably be running for our lives. Right now, we've got a curator track from the wonderful Martin Petrel. This week, he's brought us Busker Dimes. If you head along to theaudience.co.nz, there is a chat with Busker Dimes up on the website, so you can hear all about him and his music. But right now, let's have a listen to his tune, SXIU. Busker Dimes with SXIU. You may have heard the production of Busker Dimes before on the Audience Radio Show because he is one half of duo Dimes and Symes, who have been up on the chart show a couple of times before. But if you want to find out more about Busker Dimes, head along to theaudience.co.nz and you can find Martin Pepperell's chat with Busker Dimes there. Right now, time for another tune. Here is Andy Gartrell with Porcelain.
I always knew you did too, that we were different. Then something changed that rearranged our whole existence. I realized with my own eyes you weren't my focus. My sights were set just 'cause I met someone else. She is my porcelain, where I begin, the one that I wanna turn to. She is my chemistry, my ecstasy, my overall heart and soul. She is a child, don't let it fall. Don't wanna pick up the pieces. I just need to look after you.
Damn.
Maybe you are to be sought from afar, to be admired. Your porcelain skin, beauty within, to be desired. Am I just ashamed that I cannot claim such a beauty? Each day that I lie is one more I deny myself a chance. She is my porcelain, where I begin, the one that I wanna turn to. She is my chemistry, my ecstasy, my overall heart and soul. She is a child, don't let her fall. Don't wanna pick up the pieces. ecstasy, my overall heart and soul. She is a china doll, don't let her fall. Don't wanna pick up the pieces, oh. I just need to look after you. She is my porcelain, where I begin, the one that I wanna turn to. She is my chemistry, my ecstasy, my overall heart and soul. She is a child, don't let her fall. Don't wanna pick up the pieces. I just need to look after you.
This is the Audience Radio Show. Audience Radio Show. You're listening to the Audience Radio Show.
Last week, I went to the Silver Scroll Awards at Wellington's TSB Arena. The main award was won on the night by Tami Nielsen with her song Walk, Back to Your Arms. But we took the chance to catch up with some of the other nominees on the night as well. I caught up with brother and sister duo Broods, who were nominated for their song Bridges. So is this the first award you've been nominated for?
Yeah.
Yes, first one.
Yes.
How does it feel?
It's pretty surreal to think that we only just put this song out like a year ago. And it's the first song we ever put out, so it's kind of special that it's this one too. So.
Yeah, I think this song will always kind of be like have like a special place in our hearts and in our careers as being like the one song that kind of set it all off, and so it's cool for that one to be the one that we're nominated for tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that it is your first song that you put out, and
Yeah.
away you go, suddenly touring the world and
Yeah, it's
hopefully winning awards. And, no, that's pretty cool. Have you coped with the grueling touring that you were doing? It seemed like you guys were doing like a show a night over in the States, pretty much.
yeah. I mean, it's pretty hard to be away from home that long, for me anyway, because I get terribly homesick.
Yeah.
But it does help, with everything that's kind of been, we're basically chucked in the deep end and have to learn as we go, and so that's when it kind of helps to be in it as siblings,
Yeah.
because it's just, it has that kind of familiarity that you can kind of rely on and just pretend that it's way more normal than it is.
And you would have done the whole family road trip thing before already as well.
Totally.
Yeah. So you
We're a
used
little bit
to.
more civil now, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine. It's the same with my siblings.
Yeah.
And I guess you got some time while you're over there to meet up with Joel again
Yeah,
and do some more
that's
writing.
Yeah. We just kind of played around because we haven't been able to.
We kind of did nothing actually in that writing session. We just got a poll and everything, so
Yeah.
it
Just
was
wanted
really
to use it
easily
as
to get.
hanging out time.
Well, to be honest,
hadn't
why
seen him
wouldn't
for a
you?
while, so we just wanted to catch up.
When you're in LA and catching up with a mate, you've got to, I suppose.
I know, it was so cool actually, just to, we were kind of, went to his house at the end of the tour, so it was real nice to be in a family home and have family dinners and stuff. It was real refreshing after just takeaways and catering on a bus.
Yeah. And now that you're home, you're going to try and stick around for a bit, or are you jetting off again?
I'm gonna go back home, down and see family and stuff tomorrow for a couple of weeks, and we've got just the one show in Dunedin next weekend, and then we've got the VNZMAs the next weekend. I think
I should know the date of that
a
as
few
well.
weeks away.
It's
Yeah,
sometime
but
in
anyway.
November anyway.
But it's gonna be pretty chilled, and it's gonna be nice to be in New Zealand, because we're thinking about going on holiday to some other part of the world, but New Zealand's kind of really beautiful. So
When you're traveling the world, it's kind of
You kind of already seen everything, eh?
Coming home is a holiday. So.
Yeah.
it's just a lot cheaper to stay with your parents.
That's a good call. That's a very good call. So you're just going to chill out a bit on the music now for a little while.
A couple of weeks of just kind of calming down, and then we'll get back into After Music Awards with
Yeah.
the Australian tour, and then
I just bought some new toys, so my holiday
Oh, yeah.
will probably be playing with those. So.
What did you get?
basically just set up a studio at our house.
Yeah,
Nice.
I went to the rock shop and thought I'd just go have a look and just walked out with everything.
Good call. Bloody good call. Should have got it in the States. Might have been cheaper.
Yeah, it would have been, but It's too many things to organise to get
Well, you could
back.
have just nicked stuff from Joel's studio, I suppose.
I just remember that he has all his stuff here from his old studio, so
Oh, yeah.
I might just nick that.
You should. Yeah, good plan. Of course, the main award, the Silver Scroll Award, was awarded to Tami Nielsen for her song Walk Back to Your Arms. I caught up with Tami after the awards to see how she was feeling. So you must be over the moon.
I'm totally over the moon and completely shocked, and I still feel like this is not real. I feel like I'm going to wake up and go, oh my God, I dreamt that I went on stage and Lord gave me an award, and I'm like the best songwriter in New Zealand. Yeah. It's just, yeah, like saying it out loud, it's bizarre.
Even if it's a dream, it's a pretty good dream.
It's
though,
a
really,
really awesome dream. I don't really want to wake up from this dream. Yeah.
I mean, did you expect that you were gonna win this?
No, absolutely. I actually, people always say that, but I actually did not, which was quite apparent by my speech. Oh dear. For me, I seriously thought Holly had it in the bag. And I was actually saying to my husband when the award ceremony was going on, oh man, that sucks that she's not here. Who's going to accept the award on her behalf? And because I adore her song and I adore her writing. So I really am like jaw on the floor shocked.
That's cool. And we should mention as well, the cover tonight was crazy. Luke Buda did a bloody good job. A Gamelan Orchestra with throat singing. Was it anywhere near what you expected?
Not at all. And I love that. I love that it was just totally something that I couldn't imagine, because there's nothing more rewarding as a songwriter than hearing someone interpret your song the way they would interpret it, not just doing the same song, covering it. They just totally, the instrumentation, like I've never even seen those instruments before. It was just, I loved it, and it had this real kind of Tom Waits dark vibe to it, which totally, to me, really changed the feel, and the lyrics really kind of took on a new meaning, as well. So I love that. As a songwriter, I think most songwriters feel that same way, that hearing their song interpreted by someone else is just really rewarding.
Well, I'll let you get on. Congratulations again.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
so much.
My heart is a beep, beep, beating inside my chest. Until I get your loving, I won't get no rest. No matter what you say or do, what kind of hell you gonna put me through, I'm gonna walk back to your arms. Hey, you're gonna talk with all your charm. Papa done told me you're no good. Mama said don't love you 'cause she knew I would. I'm gonna walk back to your arms. You got me locked up tight in these arms of sin. Why do I love the trouble that you get me in? A silver tongue never gonna leave me low, but every time I try to stop myself, I just can't go. I'm gonna walk back to your arms. Yeah, you're gonna talk with all your charm. Papa done told me you're no good. Mama said don't love you 'cause she knew I would. I'm gonna walk
Tami Nielsen with Walk Back to Your Arms, the 2014 Silver Scroll winner. She wins it, of course, with her brother, Joshua Nielsen, both of the writers for the song there. Congratulations again, Tami. Right now, though, it's time to jump back into our own award show of sorts, into our weekly chart for the Wildcard chart on the audience.co.nz. Right now, it's your number 7. It's one that you'll be familiar with from last month. It's Summer Thieves with Coast Road.
Number 7.
Turn on the radio. Turn on the radio. Turn on the radio. Turn on the
This week's number 6.
It's on you, pick and choose where you want to go in life. No one said that the road would be paved on smooth and nice. If you wanna be a lawyer or just lay around all day, don't be jealous.
Here's your number 5.
So hot, feel the heat burning up. Yeah, hear the beat bang, JG, turn it up.
Damn girl, are you for real? That booty need to sign a deal now. Let me turn you into a star. That booty gotta go real far now. Make it dance.
Number 4.
That is your number 4 this week, Darren Watson with Who Gave Up. Before that, number 5 was Jackal with Make It Dance. And then before that was your number 6 on the chart this week, Kakapo with Brother. Now, there is actually an interview with Kakapo up on the audience.co.nz. Martin Pepperell had a chat with him this week, so you can go and read up on more about him. But now let's have a listen to that song in full. Here's your number 6, Kakapo with Brother.
Yes, it does, yes, it does, yes, it does. Hey, oh, Lord, got to carry, got to take it, got to bear the pain, oh, no, oh, no. Every man, every man, every man, every boy, every girl, every lady, every child. Oh, yeah, take the load, bear the weight. Come on and take the pain, take that dog, take. Oh, every man, oh, Lord, got to carry, got to make it on his own. Every man.
Joining us now on the show is Nick Hanley of Venus in Transit, our wildcard chart winners for October. Congratulations and welcome, Nick.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, thanks for joining us. Now, you've done the impossible and completed a Palmerston North double on the chart. 2 consecutive months the chart's been won by a Palmerston North band. How does it feel to come out on top after being so close last month?
Oh, it's really incredible, actually. I mean, we were so gutted to have missed out last month, and then just to pull it all back together again and do it again this month. I mean, it shows a testament to our fans and our friends who have really stuck with us throughout the last 2 months. It's been really, really incredible.
Yeah, it must be tricky to launch a campaign again after you've been going so hard in September. To do it again for October must have been a real tough one.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, it's trying to get everyone back on board again for a second time. I mean, a lot of people were just getting sick of it, the scamming on Facebook a bit much. But, I mean, yeah, it shows that people did still respond to it, which was really awesome to see.
You were second for so much of September. Were you worried at all that you might not get over the line?
Yeah, we were really panicking right at the end. We're like, oh, not again. And when it came to the final day, we were pretty gutted to think that we might have lost it again. So to hear that we won, we were just over the moon.
Now, fellow Palmy locals, Resist, of course, won the chart in September. Now you're the winners for October. How cool is it to have 2 Palmerston North bands taking home the chart in 2 consecutive months?
Yeah, it really just shows the strength of the music industry here in Palmy, and the more the DIY kind of music thing we've got going here. See 2 bands here really pushed to the top of the chart in 2 months. Yeah, the music scene here is really at a strong point at the moment.
Yeah, it seems like it's building really strongly, and you've got things like Great Job, that new venue opening up in Palmerston North, so it seems like a scene is really gathering there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have got a couple of really good venues here, and a lot of bands make good stops here as well from around the country because they know it's quite a good scene here, so it's really awesome to see, actually, yeah.
So with your wildcard chart, when you get a $10,000 grant for recording and a video from New Zealand On Air, have you got plans already for what you want to do for recording and for the video?
We actually have no idea yet. We're trying to just, we've got a few emails from people wanting to help us to record with them and stuff, which is awesome to see. But at the moment, we haven't really sat down as a band and worked out who we want to get to record. We'll kind of have to do that in the next couple of weeks, actually, yeah.
Well, that's cool that you've got people already lining up to do stuff with you, though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's awesome to see, and it's a great response to winning it anyway. Yeah, so it was real cool.
So we're going to listen one more time to your chart-winning song, Rescue Me. We've heard it so much over the last couple of months, but what can you tell us about the song? What is it about?
Rescue Me is kind of written by our drummer about a person in his life who's turned away from the family and all their friends and gone off and done their own thing without kind of support of their friends and family, and they found it really, really difficult. And then that's our drummer's perspective of seeing them really, really struggle and kind of see them wanting to call out for help, and then Caleb and his family responding to that.
How fitting is it, to have a song about, calling out for help, and you guys managed to do that to win the chart?
Yeah, exactly. It's quite ironic, yeah. So everyone responded to that call, which was really awesome to see.
Awesome. Hey, Nick, congratulations once more, and thanks so much for joining us on the show, and let's listen to Rescue Me.
No worries. Thanks for having me again, Lucas. Cheers.
the door. You were curious, thought you were alone. We all get things wrong. Someone pushed you in where you can't see a thing. Now the only thing you feel is the darkness closing in. Listen to your heart beating like a drum. You emulate its rhythm as you try kick down the walls. But someone stole your shoes. Now your feet are soaked in blood. You're starting to regret the day you ran away from home. Rescue me. Rescue me. Rescue memorized a prayer you said when you were young. You recite the words, your strength starts to give up. You're screaming at the air, please get me out of here. I'm choosing to believe, come and set me free. Rescue me. The door opens again, a light comes flooding in. There's a hand that's reaching out to save you from yourself. We all need to escape, just like you did that day. So sing it with me now. Sing it with me now. Rescue me. Rescue me.
This is the Audience Radio Show. You're listening to the Audience Radio Show.
Right now, it is time to jump into the business end of the chart for this week. Your top 3 on the wildcard chart. Particularly important as it's the first week on the chart in November. We're starting to get an idea of who might claim the funding for November 2014. Number 3 this week is an artist who was on the chart last week, but we got a different song this time. Here is Henneke with The Night Has Come.
Number 3.
Dusk over downtown, the ravenous perch high above, their victims on the ground. They scuttle away into shadows, into hollows, not safe till tomorrow. the bottom of the glass. The night is come, the night has come. The light is gone, the day is done. The night is come, the night has come. The light is gone, the day is done. When the darkness came, hollow souls swarm like moths to a flame. They twist, they turn, only 2 steps away from their freedom. Hungry hordes gather, feast on their flesh, served on lace and leather. A sultry siren sings to a fallen king and a long lost sailor. The night is come, the night has come. The night has come. The light is gone, the day is done. The night is come, the night has come. The night has come. The light is gone, the day is done.
This week's number 2.
Closed eyes, free your mind. Let yourself march steadiest. Take your time. Step by step, it's such a short step. Such a short step, such a short step. Closed eyes, free your mind. Let yourself march steadiest. Take
That is Tunes of I with Give In. They are your number 2 on the chart this week. They're hoping to claim the wildcard chart this month, and as it stands, they're sitting at number 1. Maybe you can go and give them a boost to keep them on top of the charts, stay ahead of this next person who's ended up in number 1 for the week. We'll find out next week on the Audience Radio Show. Thank you so much to everybody who's joined us today, to Tommy Nielsen and Broods for chatting to us down at the Silver Scrolls last week. Thanks again to Venus in Transit. Nick Hanley from the band joined us, and congratulations guys on being our wildcard chart winners for October. A big win for Palmerston North. That's 2 in a row for them. I don't know if they'll be able to make it 3 in a row. Maybe there's some unknown Palmy band who can jump into the chart and try and claim number 1 for November. Let's see. Right now, though, it is time to play your number 1 for this week. She was so close to claiming the wildcard funding grant for October. Hopefully, she can have a better run this month. Let's see. It's Emily Rice with On the Road to Moab. We'll see you next week.
This week's number 1.
Morning arrived before sun did shine. Donkey Balaam, the princes of Moab, off on the track to meet Balak. Step by step and hoof by hoof, round the bends and beats of the breathing. Donkey song up ahead, angel of the Lord with sword in hand. Scared, confused, what could she do but dart to the field where her wide eyes teared? Balaam beat her, wrong way to treat her. Up she got and on she went, round the bends and beat of the panting. Donkey song up ahead again, angel of the Lord with sword in hand. Startled, frightened, twice the pain, too narrow to hide or to run away. Balaam beat her, wrong way to treat her. Why'd he do that? Why'd he do that? The angel let donkey's voice ring out. Balaam, can't you see what this is all about? The angel of the Lord pouring his sword our way. Won't you open your eyes and see right today? And see right today. And see right today. And see right today.
You've been listening to the Audience Radio Show with Camilla. Till next time.
This broadcast was made possible with the kind support of New Zealand On Air.